Welcome back to Good Morning Antigua Barbuda. It's 2012. It's Carnival time in Antigua Barbuda. Yes, we're always in a carnival mode. It's Friday, Entertainment Friday. With me, of course, it's world-renowned Calvin Southwell. Call him Calvinist. And, of course, the lady, Feature Williams, the launch of Beautiful People Mass Troupe for 2012. And they're here with us this morning. What's that, the platinum look you're sporting?
Well,
for Carnival 2012?
Getting interactive for the band. So.
Good morning, sir.
Thank you, Dave. Thank
How
you.
Are you? Peter, good morning.
Morning.
How are you?
Fine, thank you. Morning, Antigua Barbuda.
Golden eye?
My hairdresser.
Yeah.
Only he can tell you.
Only here. Okay.
Only he
Guys,
can tell
beautiful people. Last year, very successful.
Yes,
and
we
of
did.
course,
As a first-time band, very successful, yes.
on the streets of Antigua and Barbuda, very receptive by the general audience. And you
Because
guys
we brought
did
something different. That was our aim. We brought something different to the public.
beautiful people. Now, as you reflect on last year, as you wind down and you're getting ready for now 2012, what were some of the things that you learned last year that you'd like to apply for this year?
Well, being new in the mass band production, it was a very big learning experience for me and for the crew. I must say I have a very competent group of people with me who not only help but inspire me to, produce the best. We had a lot of hard learning, I should say, because for one, we started very late. We were approximately the second to last or the last band to launch. We launched in May. And that was pretty late to launch a band. But of course, we were all determined to make it happen, and we did work really hard, and we made it happen. We gave quality costumes, and I must repeat again, quality costumes that looks the same even today. As a matter of fact, we just used them last week or 2 weeks ago for the Russian, and everybody's wondering if those are the costumes for this year. That's the quality, I must tell you. We gave an experience that has never been had before on the streets. We not only give you a rock and prance atmosphere on the street, but we gave you a street party. So you find individuals who are on the side of the road were actually dancing with the band. So, that's the kind of atmosphere that we want to create. And the camaraderie and the family unit that we create with the revelers, that is something that we enjoy doing.
Beautiful people. And the mass troupe ready for this year. The launch comes up on the 14th of April.
Well, actually, that's one of the reasons why we're here.
Okay, good.
We want the general public to know that the launch that was planned for tomorrow evening, we did send out press releases, but we're here to reiterate this fact that it's now put back to the 14th of April. That's Saturday, the 14th of April. Now, this was due to reasons beyond our control. However, as we always say, God is good all the time.
Every time.
There were stuff that we needed that we would not have had for tomorrow. And in fact, the show is even better now. Okay. So it's going to be exciting. There will be lots of, I want to call them special effects because it has never been done before. And of course, we like to push the envelope. Me, when I'm involved in the production, I like to go out of the box and give you more than just beautiful costumes parading on stage, but we give you a production. So come expecting a great production,
Ms. Williams, I know you don't normally get involved in things that doesn't happen. So what can we expect on the 14th? You're involved. What is your involvement with Beautiful People?
My involvement with Beautiful People, well, really began when Calvin did his section with Dynamics 2 years ago. And at that time, I was just looking. I had been in a particular band for so long, and I just felt that I was ready to move to something different, another level. And Calvin provides a very mature type, if like when you're going through the different phases of life. Well, this is another phase in terms of being able to play mass, do my thing. But Calvin asked me to come in and assist him in looking at some particular aspects. And last year, even though we came out late, we looked at how we could bring the band out, because one of the things that Calvin is looking to do is to make Beautiful People a year-round business.
Yeah. And a lifestyle for Calvin.
And a kind of a lifestyle and a year-round opportunity. So my main purpose being here is to assist him in terms of pressing that envelope. I'm not the creative person, you know that. But I am now like one of the support at the back end who will then push the envelope to make this, to pull the whole package together. So for the 14th, I can tell you it is going to be a production of a total difference. I can't give out Calvin's secret. But what I can tell you, having been to a lot of launches, because, one of the things in Antigua, we take Carnival band launches as an event. You know that, a social event. Everybody goes to a different launch and a different launch. I can guarantee all of Antigua that if you come out to this launch, you will be in for a performance. You'll get a little bit of the classics. You get a little bit of the modern day hip-hop. everything, everything. And of
theatrical.
course, you get the carnival in there,
Oh, yeah.
all of
You
it.
cannot lose the carnival.
Right.
I mean, it's
And
sexy, yeah.
the beauty.
The beauty.
Yes,
Beautiful
yes.
people.
You know what it is? I thrive on my background in fashion. I have that ability to marry high fashion and fantasy. There's a big difference marrying the two because, of course, most members or people who are involved in the band, they concentrate on the fantasy. I concentrate on the person, making them beautiful. So in terms of creativity, in terms of the styles of costumes that I come up with, I make them to suit various body types. You understand? And when individuals come to the camp and they're signing up, I guess they feel comfortable with me because of my experience over the years. They come and they will ask me what section. The big problem we had last year was people walk in and they could not decide because they wanted to play in every section.
You can't do that.
I remember one lady saying to me, why can't Carnival be 8 days so she can play in 8 different costumes? You know, and that is what we want. That's when we know that we have something good going on.
How many segments do you have this year?
One second before we even talk about the segments? I think this is important to highlight because one of the things that Calvin's beautiful people bring to Mass is that if you come early enough, you can get your costume customized for your body type. So when he speaks of beautiful people, I just want to bring that out. So for example, if you're a particular, it's not where you come and it's a two-piece, so you have to fit into that.
No, I don't do that. No.
He doesn't do that. If you need to have a piece made so that you can have a coverage, a particular type, if you need a particular type of bra type, if he cannot get, like you have the basic bikini top and bottom, no, Calvin seeks to also do customized costumes, but you have to come early for that.
Well, again, the creative juice works with
Well, you see, to me, I think everyone, and it comes right back to the name. I think everyone wants to look beautiful. You know, you want to have a good time, but you want to be able to look at yourself and the picture, memories of Carnival and say, boy, I look good. I am beautiful. Not just say, what was I thinking when I put that on? You know what I'm saying? I don't want you to ever say that. I want you to feel good about yourself. It's because some people misinterpret the whole idea of beauty, because I know people are saying, well, I'm not beautiful enough to play in that band. That band is for only beauty queens and models. And it's nothing like that. You know, it's about feeling good about inside, feeling good on the inside. And I'll do the physical outside, make that beautiful.
Beautiful people, you're invited. How many segments?
We have 8 segments in the band this year. We're playing Angel, Gods, and Goddesses.
Angel, gods?
Angels, gods, and goddesses. It's a Grecian fantasy.
Ooh.
It's going to be different, totally different. I can guarantee you that it's going to be a totally different show. It's going to be, like I said, the launch is going to be on the 14th at the Royal Antiguan. It starts at 8 p.m. Admission is $50. However, there is a limited amount of reserved seating, and that is 75 EC, and you will have to call to make arrangements for that. It's 779-8830, and we will make arrangements for the limited amount of reserved seatings. But the general is $50.
And there's an additional incentive, Dave, quickly, in that once you're there, we are having a raffle on the spot where some lucky person who will be at that launch will have the opportunity to win their costume.
To win the costume?
Yes, to win a costume.
Well,
yes.
that was a question I was going to pose to you. Can they utilize that same number for folks who played Mass with you last year?
Of course.
And figured they may not even be an island and they won't be able
Well,
to
that's one
attend
thing with
the
us.
launch.
We keep in contact with our revelers. So we have their emails and everything. So we send them information all the time. So, and we want to give preference to people who have been with us from the inception.
And for those,
because it's a family,
And for those who want to join,
feel free to come. The doors are open. But remember, this band is not going to be a band that is going to be out of whack in terms of.
What was the numbers last year?
We had 300 plus. This year we're looking for 650
Okay.
maximum.
So you want to make certain that you
No,
have
we
the numbers that you can manage.
Perfect. Because we want to give a good time. We want you to have an experience. We don't want to have a big, massive band because of having a band sake and then you're not having a good time. We're not going to have a big band because we want to have a big band and you're not going to look good. We're going to give you tasteful costumes, an enjoyable time, and an experience of a lifetime. So you can talk about that. Now we should have repeat flawless with that.
So you get there on the 14th, and all the costumes, of course, the segments will be on display.
Will be on display, yes.
Okay.
Yes, but of course, like I said, it's not just the display of beautifully crafted costume, and there will be many surprises. We have the launch of one of Antigua's top soca band. I can't tell you the name because that's going to be a surprise, but that's all incorporated into the whole show. They're going to release their album, and they're part of the whole setting and the whole production, and just come expecting the unexpected.
For those who are
just sit back,
expected,
relax.
unexpected tomorrow night, now move to the 14th,
Right.
which, and of course, give them more time to make certain that the production is of a higher standard. And of course, Peter, I know you will be there. Calvinus will be in there. Got to find out about this hairstyle that you're working. And of course, that platinum hairstyle.
Well, it's Grecian.
I'll leave you my hairdresser's number.
Grecian.
I will leave you my hairdresser's
It's Grecian. But I would like to say, though, I may be the individual who creates the designs and the ideas and the concepts and everything, but the team is very, very important to me, and I would like to acknowledge them.
Please do.
So on the team, of course, is myself as band leader, my wife Cassandra Southwell, Stefan Wilkins, Sumita Beluja, Juanita Alfred, Bernard Gould, Michael Joseph, Sharissa Smith, Mark Thomas, and of course Petra Hare, and my son Shamari, and Houston Dickinson. That's the committee, okay? But apart from that now, we have individuals who come on, because we are bringing something different. We take individuals who are known in the community, who has the personality to pull people in, and those are people who will add as section leaders. So they're out there selling the band and getting people to come, getting their friends and co-workers and everything to come and play. And I'm going to start with the first person that you wouldn't expect, Priscilla.
Oh, I know Priscilla.
Priscilla Marsh is on as well,
Yeah.
and she's teamed with Nina Saud. So they're together. We have Alien Matthews from Colombian Emeralds and Carly Stevenson. Both of them, they're doing one section together. We have the Drinkwater Sisters, that's Ancina and Anne-Marie. They have been there from the inception. As a matter of fact, when I did the first section, they were the first persons to sign up, and I wasn't even in Antigua. They signed up before I was even coming home. Then I have Stefan Hector and Christine Jonas, and then we have a group coming in from AUA, and the persons up there that deals with it is Patricia Martin and Indra Walker. So they're coming in as well. We have Brian Henry and Joanne Charles, who's a very excitable girl from the West Indies Cricket Board, and we have Antonio and Kersey, former Carnival Queen, right? And of course, our house DJ, Super Diamond, who says he wants a section with all the girls. I don't know. You know Diamond. Diamond will tell you that. He will tell you, I want the section with all the girls. No boys. I said, like, the band is mixed. So what are you going to do?
He's an ambitious fellow. He's an ambitious
But of
fellow.
course, we also have to talk about the guys behind the scene, because they're builders and welders and all that. And we want to acknowledge Rhea Ambrose, who is our welding guy. I mean, amazing guy. Okay, we have Michael, Trini Michael, who is a bender, wire bender. He's also,
He's famous a mud master too.
Oh yes, he does that, right.
Okay.
And we have my good friend Perry from St. Lucia, who always comes up like a brother to me. Perry Marshall, he's also a builder. We have our tech guy, who is Ikenley Francis. We have assistant builders like Joanne Shaya and Falana, and then Antonio and Michelle. Those are people who, come together. I always in the industry that I'm heavily involved in fashion, I like to tell people, when you see a beautiful cover of a magazine, it's not just the model that makes it or just the designer. It takes photographers, lighting people, stylists, and everybody. So the team come together and make it happen, and that's what Beautiful People is all about. I may be the head, I may be the one who comes up with the ideas, but I want to acknowledge the team. It's a team effort, and we want to keep it that way. Yeah.
Now, again, we want to repeat the numbers that folks can call, the way they can pick up tickets from a lot.
Well, tickets, oh yes, that's very important. Tickets can be had at Elegant Steps, that's on Nevis Street, right? Pink Mongoose, that's on Long Street. Halt in the Vendors Mall. It Clothing on Reckless Street. And which one? Island Photo in Village Walk. Okay. And of course, they can always call 779-8830 and speak with me and make preparations and reserve tickets for the reserve section.
Beautiful People emails it there?
Oh yeah, we have a website. It's www.beautifulpeoplemas.com. Our email is beautifulpeoplemas@aol.com. And of course, we have a fan page on Facebook, which is Beautiful People Mass. Okay. So always check and join it, and you get updated information.
Because Good Morning Antigua Barbuda is viewed all over the world and listened all over the world. So I want
and we do have a lot of all our folks in New York who play with us. We have a group that came on here. We have quite a number.
We're looking to double that this year
from New York. And these are people who were planning to go to Caribbean and they decided to come back. They came to Antigua and they decided they're not going to Caribbean again. They're coming back because they had such a good time. So it's our effort and our